Please welcome the faculty, Professor Emeriti, and administrators of East Stroudsburg University. welcome the candidates for undergraduate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences and the candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the College of Education. Yeah. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the East Stroudsburg University Grand Marshal, President of the University Senate, and Professor and Chair of the Department of Physics, Dr. Robert Cohen. Ladies and gentlemen, the honored platform guests. Ladies and gentlemen, our keynote speaker, Lieutenant General Susan Lawrence, retired. Ladies and gentlemen, President of East Stroudsburg University, Dr. Marsha Welsh.
Good morning. My name is Marsha Welsh, and I am president of East Stroudsburg University. Welcome, everyone. Faculty, family, friends, and especially the graduating class of 2019. Welcome. Today, we pause to celebrate you, our newest graduates, as well as your significant academic achievements. Would those assembled please stand for the singing of the national anthem led by ESU graduating senior Angelica Ramirez and accompanied by the East Stroudsburg University Commencement Band under the direction of Mr. Brian Hodge. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red
Thank you, Angelica. Phenomenal, just phenomenal. Please be seated. Commencement is a very special day for you, our graduates, for your families and loved ones, and for our entire campus community. There are moments to be treasured in the life of a university, and this certainly is one of them. Today we gather in this place illuminated by the light of your success. All of us, family, friends, faculty, and staff, enjoy the glow of your achievement. It gives us great pleasure to celebrate your triumph today, and we do so with the same shameless pride that families take in the accomplishments of one of their own. Today, as we focus on our incredible graduates, we also want to take time to recognize those who share their accomplishments. Will the faculty and professional staff with us this morning please rise? And everyone, please join me in showing our appreciation for these dedicated mentors, teachers, and scholars. Thank you. Please be seated. Now please join me as we recognize those who have made possible the achievements of today's graduates, and I ask that you hold your applause until everyone is standing. First, would the mothers and fathers of our graduates please rise and remain standing? Okay, now, would the brothers, sisters, spouses, partners, sons, and daughters of the graduates also rise and remain standing? Now, would the grandparents, great-grandparents, and grandchildren of the graduates please rise and remain standing? And now, would the aunts, uncles, friends, and all others who have helped make this day possible and are here to share this very special moment, please stand. Now, graduates, rise, face your families, and give them the ovation they deserve. Thank you all very much. Please be seated. And I want to thank everyone in here for all of your support for our graduates. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. At this time, I would like to introduce members of the platform party, and again, I ask that you hold your applause until all have been introduced. When I call your name or university affiliation, please stand and remain standing. First, members of the East Stroudsburg University Council of Trustees. Our commencement speaker, Lieutenant General Susan Lawrence, retired. Our undergraduate student commencement speaker, Mr. Philip P. Andahar. You guys don't listen. Members of President's Council, our academic deans, the recipients of the 2018 Distinguished Professor Award, Dr. Tony Drago, Professor and Department Chair of Psychology, and Dr. Douglas Lair, Professor and Co-Chair of the Department of Professional and Secondary Education. The 2019-2020 President-elect of ESU Student Government Association, Layla Bushak, and President of the ESU Alumni Association Board of Directors, Mr. Frank Johnson, and our Grand Marshal, President of the University Senate, and Professor and Chair of the Department of Physics, Dr. Robert Cohen. I also want to acknowledge our 2018-19 Legislative Fellow, State Senator Judah Schwenk, who is not able to be with us today, but does send her congratulations to all of you. Thank you. You may be seated. Mr. Marcus Lingenfelter is a 1995 alumnus and current Vice Chair of ESU's Council of Trustees. He has served the Council full-time since 2010 and also served a term as a student trustee during his senior year here at ESU. Professionally, Mr. Lingenfelter has spent 2 decades advancing the cause of education by serving public and private universities, national and international nonprofit education associations, and most recently as Senior Vice President at Edmentum, the 50-year-old education technology pioneer formerly known as Plato Learning. Trustee Lingenfelter's unwavering commitment to ESU, stemming from his days as an undergraduate student leader, includes the council and nearly 10 years on the ESU Alumni Association Board of Directors. Moreover, he has represented the university in a statewide capacity as both president of the Pennsylvania Association of Councils of Trustees and board member of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education Foundation. A native of nearby Hazleton and a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, Trustee Lingenfelter has made serving his alma mater a high priority, whether formally or informally, for nearly the last 3 decades. It is my pleasure to ask Vice Chairman Lingenfelter to bring you greetings from the Council of Trustees.
Thank you, Dr. Walsh. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Hoorah. Congrats to the class of 2019. On behalf of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Council of Trustees, I'm very pleased to extend best wishes and congratulations on this accomplishment. You join a mere 6.7%. 6.7% of the global population who have attained this level of education. Let that sink in for a moment. Fewer than 7%, less than 7% of the population of this world has the education that you have. Ergo, you are special. Now, before you go thinking you're too special, let me remind you that you're never as special as Mom. Mom is not just special on Sunday, Mom is special every day. So in recognition of moms being ultra special, including the moms in Albany, New York, I'd like every mother in this room to please stand and be recognized. No one is more special than Mom. Professionally, I've been dealing with workforce issues across this country for about 2 decades. And I want to give you some pragmatic thoughts regarding your path forward. Your degree will not dictate your success. Your degree will not dictate your success. One word sums up how you will determine your success: adaptability. 100 years ago, 30% of this nation's workforce was on a farm. Today, it's 3%. Automation and artificial intelligence stand to fundamentally reshape this nation's workforce composition. In fact, it already is. So your success going forward will be defined by your ability to adapt. Adapt by developing new capabilities, take on new missions, adapt again. The good news is this institution has had a success rate, a very fine success rate of preparing students to adapt for new missions. I myself was a physical education major, and I've adapted about 16 times since graduation. You must adapt. And everyone else in this economy is dealing with the same challenges you are. Even lawyers are losing their jobs to artificial intelligence. So you will be facing the same challenge as everyone else. Today's speaker will provide you with an outstanding example of this kind of adaptability. As a 17-year-old private enlisting to the Army, she had to adapt many, many times to become a 3-star general and chief information officer of the Army. You can do that as well. Adapt, develop new capabilities, and take on new challenging missions. So this is your path forward. Keep adapting, keep changing your ability to serve your communities and your professions, finding new professions. That will be your path forward to success. I congratulate you, I welcome you to the family of ESU alumni, and wish you the greatest success. Congratulations.
Thank you, Trustee Liggenfelter. Of course, I have to miss my cue. I was like, oh, it's my turn to speak. So good morning. My name is Layla Bushkuk. I just wanted to start off by saying congratulations to all the graduates and to echo the words of Trustee Liggenfelter. Wish you endless successes in your future. I am the 2019-2020 President-elect of the East Stroudsburg University Student Government Association. ESU has a tradition of having an undergraduate commencement speaker, and this morning I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our speaker, Mr. Philip P. Andujar. He will be graduating today with a bachelor's degree in social work. Mr. Andujar filled his time at ESU as a head resident advisor, an intern and peer educator in the Wellness Education and Prevention Office, a member of the Warrior Elite Student Ambassador Program, and a member of ESU's Diversity Inclusion Subcommittee on Student Engagement. Mr. Andujar returned to college after a short break and was seen as a mentor and advocate, providing inspiration to others by sharing his journey from his initial college experience through workforce challenges in the real world to his time here on campus at ESU. So it's my distinct pleasure to introduce Mr. Philip Andujar.
Good morning, guys. How's it going? Welcome. Thank you, President Welsh, Provost Bruno. I have a specific set of notes. Hold on, sorry. Distinguished guests, fellow graduates, families and friends, and mom and dad. My name is Philip L. Andujar, and I am the first social work student to be given the privilege to be your commencement speaker. Here we are, everybody. We are here at Commencement 2019, and I'm feeling the most proud I've ever felt. I always imagined that if I had a chance to give a commencement speech, I would want to do three things: reflect, look forward, and inspire. So to reflect, I was never good at school. I always struggled. I never sat still. I was a bit of a troublemaker, and I went to Catholic school. So I got some superior handwriting skills, but I was a problem child. I moved from Queens, New York to Milford, Pennsylvania right before my senior year of high school, and boy, was that a culture shock. I would imagine it's a very similar experience for my Philly friends coming here. Buses and streetlights to deer in the dark. When I started college right out of high school, I was a fish out of water. Still a struggling student, and now I was in college. Also, I missed the email that told me I was supposed to go to class. While I was there, though, I realized something. I realized that I loved working toward a goal or mission that was bigger than myself. I needed to feel like my day had purpose, and I sought that out because I didn't feel very purposeful in my choices for an education. I must have changed my major 5 or 6 times. And after 2 years of working toward a mission, I found myself working towards trying to bring up my GPA from a .97. So I wound up leaving and heading into the workforce. Fast forward a bit, through some bad job choices and some life experiences, I realized that in order to effect the change I wanted and give the help that I wanted to give, I would need a degree. At 25, I went back to school. This was not an easy decision because I had been feeling like I might have missed my boat. I was worried that I was going to stick out, that I wouldn't connect with people. At 27, moving into Sycamore Suites as an RA, helping people lug all of their stuff into the rooms. Looking back, all those times I felt heavy feelings of anxiety. They were met with some really strong feelings of gratitude that I had been able to experience and learn from them, especially quantitative analysis. Roski, thank you. I'm grateful that I passed that class with some help of a higher power. It was an affirming experience for me to be able to come back to school and listen to some of the stories of people here at ESU and hear that many of them felt exactly what I had felt when I was younger and as a current student. It made me feel this strange sense of purpose, like almost as though I could be a resource for those people to feel empowered by the mistakes and experiences I had had in my early college career. It was a far reach from growing up where I felt like I had to do more so that people couldn't see the inadequacies that I thought were being worn on my sleeve. Today, though, we celebrate. Today, I am a first-generation student and in moments soon to be graduate. Now, looking forward, when I think about the next steps, I have all those feelings that come with the unknown futures we all might be looking out at. I have come to learn, though, that change is a constant force that will continue to occur and flow in my life. However, I believe that now, because of the obstacles I have overcome, I can feel more and more comfortable with being able to handle the change that comes my way. There's also a bit of comfort knowing that even if something that comes my way I might not be able to handle, I will get through it, hopefully. I want to leave you all with these last thoughts. We're going to leave today and we're going to go out into our lives. We're going to come face to face with more obstacles and we might feel unprepared and overwhelmed. However, when you're feeling like you can't, when you're feeling like you're less than, remember, feeling overwhelmed is a reflection of a singular moment. We have no idea how much more powerful we will be the next time we feel that. You are capable, and you will continue to become more capable. Today, we are about to be graduates. We will walk out of this building having earned a key that will open new doors to different futures. Today, we recognize that the adversity we felt, the stress we took on, the all-nighters, the tears, the laugh, the work, have all led to us slaying and earning this degree. We have made it to this point, and you need to give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you.
So, Mr. Andrew Howard, thank you so much for sharing your story. I know it was entertaining, but also very thoughtful and relevant, so thank you. We wish you the very best. Each time I stand before a class on the brink of graduation, a favorite moment is the introduction of a commencement speaker who has the capacity to offer encouragement, challenge young minds, ignite new ideas, and offer insight into what comes next. This couldn't be more true than today. This morning, I have the pleasure to introduce and welcome Lieutenant General Susan Lawrence, retired. She is Managing Director at Accenture Federal Services, AFS, in its national security practice. She is responsible for supporting clients in developing and executing technology transformation and mission support strategies that are designed to deter, deflect, and defeat today's evolving threats. With her expertise in computer security, she brings extensive knowledge and experience in fielding new communications and wireless systems, electronic platforms, and advanced technology to the warfighter. Prior to her position at AFS, she was Senior Vice President at the Defense Marketing Group at Booz Allen Hamilton. Lieutenant General Lawrence is a former U.S. Army Chief Information Officer who managed the Defense Enterprise Systems, IT infrastructure, command and control, C4, solutions, and advanced technology used by the military warfighter and the supporting civilian workforce. She also helped develop the U.S. Army Cyber Command and worked directly with senior staff members, including the Secretary of the Army and the Chief of Staff of the Army, to reduce costs and improve the effectiveness of cyber and other IT solutions. She also served as the Commanding General for the Army's Network Enterprise Technology Command, NETCOM, where she was responsible for overseeing the Army C4 and Army Enterprise IT functions. It's so proud of me to introduce a female scientist to you guys. I think that's cool. So for those of you, it is cool. So during her extensive 40-year career, she had operational assignments in Europe, South Korea, Southwest Asia, and the United States, and led network, C4, and IT functions during military operations in Iraq and Afghanistan. She holds a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology from Campbell University in North Carolina, a master's degree in information systems management from the University of Georgia, an honorary doctorate for human letters from Campbell University, and an honorary doctorate in science from Dakota State University. Please join me in welcoming your commencement speaker, Lieutenant General Susan Lawrence. Thank you.
What a beautiful day in the Poconos. Thank you very much, Dr. Welsh, for your kind invitation to be a part of this commencement ceremony. A special recognition to the Council of Trustees, members of the President's Council, deans, faculties, parents, family members, friends, and especially the members of the class of 2019. It is an honor to share this special day with you and where we celebrate your academic achievements. Now, the hardest part of writing a commencement speech is focusing on my many years of experience and call it down to 3 distinct messages, which I hope resonates with you. And of course, do this in less than 10 minutes, right? First is work hard, and at the end of the journey, you will be rewarded. The second message is be brave and face your fears. Where's Abby? I appreciate Ed Helms' quote, "Don't be afraid of fear because it sharpens you, it challenges you, it makes you stronger. And when you run away from fear, you also run away from the opportunity to be your best possible self." Along with fear is to be aware of derailers, decisions that will take you off the tracks. And lastly, the third message is be kind to yourself. You do not need to be perfect. So let's begin with hard work. As a Lieutenant General, Chief Information Officer in the Pentagon, I was being interviewed by a reporter. And it was the normal questions around networks and security, architecture, future technologies. And at the end, she looked around my office and she said, "Did you ever imagine one day you would be the CIO of the United States Army?" And I paused for a second and I said, "It's unimaginable." My professional career began with a derailer from the plans I dreamt for myself. I was going to be a wife, a mother, we were going to take over Dad's farm, and that was my life in Ida Grove, Iowa. Unfortunately, my boyfriend was killed homecoming weekend my senior year. So I was not prepared. I had taken home ec, I had taken typing, shorthand. I was a C student at best because I was going to be the best mother ever. And my family certainly didn't have the means to send me to a college or even a trade school. So I graduated from high school when I was 17, and I was a waitress at the local Kris Kringle's cafe, and my future was pretty bleak at this point. Boldly, I enlisted in the Army 1 week after my 18th birthday as a stenographer. So no, I could not imagine one day I would be a 3-star general and the first female CIO in the Department of Defense. Thank you. So how did this happen? I found myself as the keynote speaker about 4 months later for the Women of Color STEM conference. I met with the awardees that evening, went back to my room and rehearsed my speech. Next morning, I got up on the stage and began delivering my speech. I got to the point where I was sharing statistics like there are only 24% of women in STEM jobs. There are an average of 150,000 jobs available in computer science each year, but we only graduated 37,000 students last year. Worldwide, China graduates 47% in STEM, South Korea 38%, and Germany 28%, and the United States is 11%. As I researched this, there are some variations to the numbers, but you get the trend. I want to thank East Stroudsburg University for your leadership in tackling this national issue. We must turn this tide if we are going to remain a global leader. It was at this point I stopped the prepared speech and I looked out at the crowd and I told them the unimaginable story. How do you achieve an unimaginable goal? And I think there were three things that put me on the path to achieving it. First was, I remember one of my first bosses. I went to him because I felt I was given some of the not so glamorous jobs while those around me were given better opportunities. And I never forgot his words. Private Lawrence, if your job is to empty the garbage cans, then you be the very best at that job and you will be recognized. It didn't sit well with me at first, but he was right. And every job I was given, I started with emptying the garbage can. And then I grew the job and myself into a valued member of the team, and I was rewarded for my hard work. Second, I worked for leaders who saw more in me than I saw in myself. They kept pushing me to do more, to get out of my comfort zone, to not settle where I was. And lastly, I knew I had to set achievable goals and go after them. When I was a sergeant, did I imagine I would be the CIO of the United States Army? No, but I did know I wanted to go to college and get a commission. When I was a captain, did I imagine I'd be the CIO of the United States Army? No, but I knew I wanted to be a battalion commander. That day, I challenged everyone to two things before they left the conference. First, write down your unimaginable goal. I predict many of them have already achieved what they wrote down because they didn't think big enough. Second, write down your first step to achieve that goal. You can't think these two things. You have to write them down. You have to put them on your desk. You have to tape them to your bathroom mirror, and you have to keep them in front of you. And when you see your goal in sight, write your next unimaginable goal. Now, before each of you run off from after this ceremony to the beaches or your European vacation, please write down your unimaginable goal and what is going to be your first step. And although it may seem so today, the unimaginable goal is not to find a job. You need to dream big. Remember, if a young 17-year-old from Ida Grove, Iowa, no stoplights, no McDonald's, no 7-Elevens, Main Street's 2.5 blocks long, can become the CIO of the United States Army, you can turn your aspirations into reality. The second message is overcoming fears and challenges, because the path to your goal will not be smooth sailing all the time. I faced a number of derailers along the way. First, as a sergeant, I was engaged to be married. My fiance was not doing as well as I was in uniform, and he decided we were going to get out and move back home to his family's farm. I said, I'm destined to be on a farm somewhere. I loved him, but I also loved the Army. And the time was getting closer to our wedding, and I was so torn. The good Lord was looking out for me, and thank goodness I caught him cheating on me. So he did not derail that part of my career. I mentor a number of young men and women today, and I tell them they have tough choices to make when it comes to their personal and professional lives. Keep your unimaginable goal in front of you and find a way to balance both. The next derailer I faced was the integration of women into the United States Army 6 years after I enlisted. When I joined, it was still the Women's Army Corps. There was a strong force who campaigned against women being integrated into the Army. Women cannot serve with me in the foxhole. In many cases, the animosity was directed to me personally. I wasn't sure I would make it through that time, but I looked back at history, and I studied the time African Americans were integrated into the regular Army. The hate, the detest they faced was much like what I was hearing. Now look at our Army today. Lesbians, gays, bisexuals, men and women are serving today in our armed forces. We have our first 2 women Rangers who made it through the training. So face your personal fears as well as keep growing. Don't get complacent. I have an unreasonable fear of heights, and my boss at the time, Major General Mickey Marks, told me as long as I was stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and working for him, I would be airborne qualified. Oh no, sir. I have not lost anything up there. I'll be down on the ground when you land, and I'll pick you up. 6 weeks later, General Marks was pinning my airborne wings on me after my 5th qualifying jump. I ultimately made 37 jumps. Next, I took up rappelling and became a rappelling instructor. I have an irrational fear of water. I can't even put my face under the shower without feeling like I'm going to drown. Today, I have my scuba diving license and have dove 22 times. Now, it takes an army to get me under the water, but once I'm under the water, I'm not coming back up until the air is gone. It is a whole new, beautiful world. And this brings us to be kind to yourself. None of us are going to get it totally right from the beginning. As we take these next steps in this thing called life, I have many examples in my career where I let me down. And it is a fine line between beating yourself up too much and an apathetic attitude of stuff happens. Recognize your shortfalls and work on them. I keep on my desk a saying by Christian Larson called Promise Yourself. Promise yourself to be so strong that nothing can disturb your peace of mind. To talk healthy, happiness, and prosperity to everyone you meet. To make all your friends feel that there is something in them. To look at the sunny side of everything and make your optimisms come true. To think only of the best. To work for only the best. And expect only the best. To be just as enthusiastic about the success of others as you are about your own. To be too large for worry, too noble for anger, too strong for fear, and too happy to permit the presence of trouble. So remember to work hard, and you will be rewarded. Face your fears and challenges head on and along the road to take care of yourself and be kind to yourself. I stand alongside your family, your academic faculty, and leaders in congratulating you as you achieve the first milestone en route to your unimaginable goal. Thank you.
So Susan, thank you on behalf of the university community, and I hope every graduate out there is now sitting there thinking about their unimaginable goal. So let's all set them and set out to be inspired and change the world. Before the conferring of degrees, I think it's appropriate at this time to take a moment to recognize members of our ROTC, those in active duty, reserve units, and veterans who are graduating today, and ask them to stand. Remain standing. I want now to recognize all members of our armed forces, the men and women on active duty, those in reserve units, and all veterans in the audience today who have served in defense of this country. Thank you so much for your service to our country. As the graduates process across the stage, I'd like to call your attention to the students wearing burgundy-colored stoles with honor on one side and ESU on the other. These students have completed a rigorous 18-semester-hour honors curriculum, an honors seminar, and a senior thesis, all with a minimum cumulative quality point QPA, quality point average, of 3.0 in their honors work and 3.3 overall QPA. Would the students in the honors program please stand and be recognized? Thank you so much. I would also like to call your attention to the students wearing different colored stoles or cords with lettering indicating an honor or an affiliation from their time at ESU. The accomplishments and affiliations of these students should be noted and celebrated as well as they walk across the stage. Today, we also celebrate the first cohort of ClearPath Scholars graduates. The ClearPath Scholars Program is a National Science Foundation funded program supporting students transferring to ESU from community colleges and majoring in select STEM disciplines. Would the students please stand to be recognized from the ClearPath program? Fabulous. Thank you. You may be seated. I also want to mention our student athletes who are competing today and not able to join us. They're competing in NCAA or Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference Championships. We do have 2 field hockey students here who will be competing tomorrow for the Atlantic Regional Championship. They will be heading back to Westchester. 3 were not able to join us, and we're missing 8 of our track and field graduates. So I hope they know that we are thinking of them. So, thank you. Now, to begin the formal conferring of degree ceremony, I would like to call upon Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Joe Bruno.
Thank you, President Welsh. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Education please stand? President Welsh, I present the candidates for conferring of the baccalaureate degrees. These candidates have satisfied all curriculum requirements and academic standards established for their degrees by the faculty of the university. Upon the recommendation of the deans and the faculty of the aforementioned colleges, I certify that pending completion of requirements, they are ready to receive their appropriate degrees.
The Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, the deans of the aforementioned colleges, and the faculty have certified that you have fulfilled all of the requirements for the degree awarded in your field of study and are qualified to have that degree conferred upon you. Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Trustees of the University of East Stroudsburg University, the Board of Governors of the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the recommended degree with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and honors pertaining thereunto. Will the graduates please be seated?
Dr. Maria Kitchens-Kintz, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, will now present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees within her college. Maria?
Hello. Will the marshals please direct the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences to the platform for the awarding of their diplomas. When you return to your seating row, you may be seated.
Elizabeth M. Lyman, cum laude. Nick Andrew Blessing. Sadie Danielle Carney, cum laude. Nicholas John Pistos. Ryan Anthony Zacharias, cum laude. Jennifer Rose Tullo. Lauren Faith Lawrence, cum laude. Andreas Marquez Alomar. Alyssa Destiny Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Alicia M. Koval. Kellyanne Brown. Cody J. Suriski, magna cum laude. Brenna Anastasia Perry, magna cum laude. Joseph T. Fitzgerald. Brenna Ann Klinger. Leila M. Andujar, summa cum laude. Aaron Oldfield. McKenna Elizabeth Brevard. Elizabeth Ann Reeves, summa cum laude. Daniel S. DeVeggia. Jack William Smith. Natale? Christopher James Natal. Michael Andrew Donahoe. Julia Ray Spanberg. Olivia Lauren Levy. Lee? Hannah Lee Legg. Penelope Elizabeth Jordan. Malia Angelica Jones, magna cum laude. James Quincy Johnson. John C. Hapes. Shane William Andrew Haymore, magna cum laude. Isela Kiana Contreras. Dana Louise Coppola. Andrew Ian Clark. Nicholas John Giordano. Kellyanne Gaffney. Charlotte K. Ayandankwa. Glenn H. Williams, Jr. Catherine Rose Wells. Kelsey Elizabeth Waltz. Shayna Elizabeth O'Hara, magna cum laude. Villamel, right? Joshua Isaiah Villamel. Vigo. Brandon Lee Vigo. Monroy. Stevenson Monroy. Judea Amoroso. Tavares. Brian Tavares. Taliaferro. Danielle Taliaferro. Christopher Jamal Sutton. Noelle Diane Powell. Raquel Sosa. Chelsea Marie Roberts Williams. Tamia Annette Dillon, cum laude. Emily A. Brady, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Rose Armstrong, magna cum laude. Anton D. Adams. Sage Lee Allen, cum laude. Jennifer Marie Resnick, magna cum laude. Jennifer Cheryl Meck. Andreas Kiriakou Luca, cum laude. Carangelo? William Thomas Carangelo. Tamia? Rashira Tamia Rice, cum laude. Lauren Hernandez, cum laude. Leah Marie Fools. Ruth A. Connors. Emmeline May Campbell, summa cum laude. Amanda Rose Berry. Melissa Kelly, cum laude. Colin Grainer, magna cum laude. Hannah Mackenzie Bennick, magna cum laude. Michael H. Tilson. Jonathan Paul Schillinger, summa cum laude. Alicia Marie James. Okay, and just give that to President Welsh. Yeah.
So, a few weeks ago, we received a call from a mother of one of our graduating students with a dilemma. Her daughter, Alicia, standing in front of me, would be graduating today, but not from the same university and not even in the same state. So there was no way to have the family members be at both ceremonies at the same time. So we thought, why not have Mr. James graduate with his daughter here at ESU? So Alicia, it is with the utmost respect that today we also recognize your father, Mr. Alvin James, who unselfishly gave up his graduation ceremony to be here with you today. Mr. James is earning his master's in divinity from Liberty University School of Divinity. Mr. James, congratulations, you are now a warrior.
Nathan E. Orgy. Nico Robert Makuta. Spandoni? Spadoni. Sarah Rose Spadoni. Megan Noel Turtle, magna cum laude. D'Alessandro? Amanda Lauren D'Alessandro. Abigail Talia Soto, summa cum laude. Jared S. Simister. Chris Sharino, summa cum laude. Bryce Allen Michichi, magna cum laude. Melissa Ann Horvath, summa cum laude. Devin Joseph Heffernan. Michael Stephen Fleming, cum laude. Alario? Mavi C. Alario. Kevin Mark Kramer, cum laude. Frederick Anthony? Frederick Anthony Fueo Memong Mabel. Morgan Michaela Sanders. Stephen M. Stoney Jr. Allison Razmi Mom. Jamima Fabre. Melissa Anna Musamechi. Giovanna S. Vasquez, cum laude. David John Van Horn. Hafiz Tunis? Hafiz Tunis. Lane E. Taylor, cum laude. Michael A. Pope, summa cum laude. Tyrone Norwood Jr. Ryan Patrick Maccabee, summa cum laude. Victor Nicholas Gaeta. Gina Nicole Gatto, cum laude. Amadou Jallo, magna cum laude. Darrell L. Williams. Dianara Alexa Vasquez, summa cum laude. Alexis Corinne Trujillo. Sarah Catherine Thatcher, summa cum laude. Angelica Ramirez. Colleen Nell Popper, summa cum laude. Omar D. McGill. Jordan D. Kemp, cum laude. Jules Rosa Dieu Gindro, magna cum laude. Olivia Rose Corpora, cum laude. Sarah N. Bauch, magna cum laude. Kayla Marie Slack. Sage Nicole Osterhout. Brianna Pereira de Sousa. Mariana Burak. Alicia Mariana Burak. Sophia Marie Bentecourt. Walter Alexander Espinoza Paz, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Alejandra Felix. Gabriel Shea French, summa cum laude. Kathleen Marie Huff, cum laude. Anand K. Motatal. Min Han T. Wing, summa cum laude. Joshua Edward Pope. Adam Pascal Silvestrini Maverich. Alana Marie Winters. Hala Karim Abu Alba. Stephanie Diane Berrios. Alyssa Carmen Bonilla. Morgan J. Butcher, summa cum laude. Ashley Seth Seschini, cum laude. Jonathan Noah Black. Alex James Counterman. Marissa Marie Daywood. Taylor Lynn Fenstermacher. Elizabeth Ann Fernandez. Star Marie Fickey. Aaron Dean Fisher, summa cum laude. Itzel J. Gomez. Yeah. Emily Ann Jablonowski, magna cum laude. Will Katis Jones. Michael Lewis Kays. Natalia. Natalia Kazminska. Kirsten Lynn Kells. James N. Long, Jr. Marcel, okay. Brinna Marcellus. Lily Moresco. Caitlin Marie Omick. Okay. Robert M. Pelonero II. Danielle Kimberly Petrich. Angelica Rose Piat, summa cum laude. Daisy Beatrice Prudencio. Destiny Sample. Sabrina Giselle Siram. Brianne Marie Steve. Mario Alberto Torres, Jr., magna cum laude. Cruz D. Talpala. Tatiana Colbier Upshaw. Tatiana Colbier Upshaw. Brianna A. Walter. Allison Wesner. Milanov Ananyev. Richard Milanov Ananyev. Rosa Mitkova Zhaleva. Alexander Holt Hulswit Green. Okay. Diana Nicole Leon Malalenas. Melissa Little, summa cum laude. Taylor Alyssa McNeil, cum laude. Rebecca Danielle Naji, cum laude. Onufer? Abigail Patricia Onufer, summa cum laude. Nicolette Egypt de Souza. Emily Elizabeth Gibbons, cum laude. Samuel Warren Pash. Madison Pope, magna cum laude. Jan Berezhny, cum laude. Okay. Jacob Samuel Butz, summa cum laude. Jonathan Taylor Felter. Fabianski. Eric Thomas Fabianski. Seda. Justin D. Seda, magna cum laude. Transu. Aaron Jacob Transu. Vanessa. Robert Vanessa III. Sheravino. Emily Ann Sheravino, magna cum laude. Fleury Charles. Aaron Anthony Fleury Charles, cum laude. Alexander Jordan Greenswijk. Samuel Nicholas Neely. You just go ahead. Sean Jordan Page. Ian Grant Salit. Zachary Allen Waldman, magna cum laude. Solomon. Solomon Andre. Brandon Durrell Butler. Christian Tyler Campbell. Jihad Amir Shank. Maisha Molatorez. Skylar Chanel Campbell. Skylar Chanel Campbell. Malik Dante Francis. Nicholas Michael DeSanto. Angelina Marlene Bertrand. Jenna Kaylin Bretz. Patrice Lauren Baker. Sarah Busick, cum laude. Levi Atkinson. Nathan J. Carpenter. Nicholas Patrick Clark. Mario L. Daniello. Amanda R. Washington. Ryan Edward DeHaven. Matthew James Faherty, magna cum laude. Heather Lynn Essel. Natalie Renee Ford. O'Doherty? Ariana Nicole O'Doherty. Carmine Cuoza? Cuza. Joseph Carmine Cuza. Hannah Elise Morin. Amanda Heizere, cum laude. Jalen Robert O'Neill. William Shand Goodfellow II. Jessica Brianne Fuller. Lashana Griffith. Sierra Marie Keegan. Kreiser? Felicia A. Kreiser. Catherine R. Leonard. Mark Stephen Lentine. Caroline Heather Martin. Mara? Andrew J. Mera. Rachel Marie Murdoch. Faye Eden Mackey. John Pasquale Sabatini. Travis Lincoln Moore. Imani Lewis. Okay. Brianna Lynette Smith. Deanna M. McKellar. Kylie Tausenfreund. David R. Newman. Fortunato Rubio. Nathan Fortunato Rubio. Schlegel. Darren Michael Schlegel, summa cum laude. Frankel Stephen Mack. Ricky Maurice Scott. Jean-Pierre? Jean? Justin Jean Pierre. Michael James Poulter. Tyler Joseph Soltez. Shane Allen Travora. Taekwon Quentin Stewart. Denaya. Kristen Denaya Denise Thompson. Tomaszewski. Lee? Anne Lee Tomaszewski. Giraud? Gerard. Samantha Gerard, magna cum laude. Kuiper. Caitlin Kayla Kuiper. Angela Kaylin McHugh, summa cum laude. Christine Marie Romano, cum laude. Zaruth. Samantha Joanna Zaruth, magna cum laude. Ryan Daniel Crowley. Cole James Davis. Elizabeth Marie Deecher. Alexandra Marie Gallagher. Kyle T.K. Christina E. Reeves. Krista E. Reeves, magna cum laude. Louis Francis Wolf, cum laude. Brittany Nicole Benatti. Jessica Diane Pyatt. Megan G. Smith. Lender Rafael Vega. Xavier Altamari Falzon. Angelo Xavier Altamari Falzon. Arias. Victor Manuel Arias. Leah Ann Bergman, magna cum laude. Gabriella Nicole Brider. Jessica Nicole Kurtz. Cassandra Ariel Lewandowski. Carolyn Sarah Love. Cheyenne Morgia. Antea Sherelle Williams. Haley Nicole Wise, cum laude. Jamal A. Carter. Keisha? Erica Keisha Ambrose, cum laude. Lydia Sharon Carter. Abigail L. Banks. Taylor Gabrielle Bess, cum laude. Luke James Booth. Chad Counterman, cum laude. DeFilippo? Lynn DeFilippo, summa cum laude. Alisa Kakakios, cum laude. Caitlin Beryl Simpson, summa cum laude. Shannon Marie Smith, summa cum laude. Raquel Elizabeth Taylor. Zakia Titilayo. Allison Reed Zelinka, summa cum laude. Ahmed Karam Obolba. Zachary Darrell Bus. Sarah Frankel. Leo Christosum Bihi, summa cum laude. Danielle McEarlin. Brett A. Rubin, cum laude. Cameron Crenshaw. Kelly Ann McSorley, cum laude. Danielle Nicole Curran, cum laude. Angelica Maria Dark. Cassandra Page Deck. Catherine DeMarco. Kelsey E. Dimicelli. Edward Kalik Parks Ellis. Samantha Ruth Elliott. Alyssa Pearl Fitzgerald, magna cum laude. Christopher Mark Galenti. Kevin J. Gielock. Brianna Marie House. Emily A. Flegel, cum laude. Mariah Chastity Herrera. Jasmine T. Oliver. Itana Mosca Heffernan. Megan Gulevsky, cum laude. Senna? Alyssa N. Senna, cum laude. Stephanie Taylor Hurtle. Shakina Moana Lanisha Haller. Lydia Joy Johnson, cum laude. Jace Daniel LeBron. Benjamin Patrick McCarty. Isabel Lozano. Clarabelle Marin. Mariotti. Laura Kathleen Mariotti. Mazzola? Marsola. Quinn Parker Masola. Martorana. Samantha Martorana. Casey Jean Miller, summa cum laude. Victoria Marie Mignoni. Myro. Allison Leah Myro. Gintana Lynn Nontaveth. Alexandra Claudia Oleshchev. Barbara Ortiz Hernandez. Bianca Perdomo. Sorry. Louis. Naomi N. Pierre Luis. Megan Cassidy Price. Kayla Jordan Rack. Virginia Regina Rayberg. Matthew Roses? Matthew Roses, cum laude. Brittany Ann Rivera. Geralita T. Roberts. Shatea E. Robinson. Abigail Bailey Schauf. Schonenberger? Emily Ann Schonenberger. Brianna Elizabeth Spizzieri. Stretch. Alyssa Marie Stretch. Raquel Sosa, summa cum laude. Rachel Christine Starks. Storovska. Sarah Storovska. Evgene Sini. Brooke Ashley Todd, magna cum laude. Dylan Truschel. Charmaine A. Turpin. Charmaine? Turpin. Charmaine A. Turpin. Charmaine. Janeth Valdivia. Janeth Valdivia, summa cum laude. Anye? Anje. Imani Anje Williams, magna cum laude. Christopher Woods. Dion Doris Brown, magna cum laude. Adrian Marie Castro. Ariel. Tamar Ariel Cato, summa cum laude. Shakayla N. Charles. Emily Lauren Colabufa. D'Amato. Taylor Ann D'Amato. Shaquan Rahim Davis Boone. Jason Patrick Day. Denaqualo? Danielle Nicole Denaqualo. Danielle? Okay. Heather Danielle Evans. Hello. Mildred Gonzalez. Heineck. Christy Lynn Heineck, cum laude. Philomena Innocent. Tara Philomena Innocent. Sorry? Josine Simone Johnson. Shania Michaela Kelly, summa cum laude. Roger D. Lashley. Robin Lewis. Onethia? Sharon Onethia Lovell. Marjorie Matthew. Yeah, Marjorie! Allison E. McCrory. Ariel Ruben Mejia, cum laude. Maria Ann Myers. Dylan Michael Miller, magna cum laude. Kathleen A. Morrison, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Sagese, cum laude. Ryan H. Sanderson. Emily Ann Schilling, summa cum laude. Natalie Suzanne Shirley. Robin Simpson. Summer Brianna wins. Philip Paul Andujar.
All right, at this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Terry Berry, who will award the diplomas for his college, the College of Education. Dr. Terry?
Will the marshals please direct the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Education to the platform for the awarding of their diplomas? When you return to your seating row, you may be seated.
Okay. Brandon Stefan Kex. Rebecca Marie Gober, summa cum laude. Morgan Elizabeth Ettlinger. Nicholas William Courtney, summa cum laude. Ashley Denise Collins, cum laude. Robin Marie Caswell, magna cum laude. Carrillo? Rosie Carrillo. Caitlin Ashley Bush. Cheyenne Mae Brown. Mackenzie Bradley. Rachel Dorothy Belka, summa cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Berry. Raquel? Raquel Ann Apis. Deneen Albarino, cum laude. Brooke Fritz. Kendall Monique Nestor. Kendall Monique Nestor, summa cum laude. Mitchell John Drabenstadt. Kristen Taylor Douglas. Brianna B. Conklin, cum laude. Kelsey? Wiltrout? Kelsey Maria Wiltrout. Valentina Thatcher. Allison Joy Schaller. Emily Politchuk. Matthew Natal, magna cum laude. Maislon? Kristen R. Maislon. Ann McKnight, magna cum laude. Massolino. Ashley Rose Massolino. Rebecca Elizabeth Lawler, cum laude.
Yes, Ashley.
Melanie Dominique LaRusso, summa cum laude. Emma Kate Lambert. Kirsten? Kirsten Marie Knorr, cum laude. Caitlin Rose Hugo, magna cum laude. Carly John Hill, cum laude. Pat Radici, magna cum laude. Ashley Brooke Corte. Rachel Patricia Connors. Jenna Sierra Carba, summa cum laude. Laura Carano. Caitlin M. Canito. Courtney Lynn Bartowski. Randy Marie Aubrey, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Aleva, summa cum laude. Alexis S. Ackerman, summa cum laude. Carly Sarah Abbott, summa cum laude. Nicole Taylor Abbott, summa cum laude. Maria Svetsis. Nace. Dylan Christopher Nace. Guandagna. John Mark Guandagna, summa cum laude. Kayla Lynn Frost, cum laude. Gregory James Wright. Is that me or not? Christina Lee Carlucci. Ashley Ray Dorsheimer. Kirsten Dorothy Wambold, summa cum laude. Tavoramina. Juliana Marie Tavoramina. Abigail Jordan Strott, cum laude. Rebecca Marie Stibe, cum laude. Taryn Nicole Scott, magna cum laude. Allison Elizabeth Pena, summa cum laude. Moitz? Brooke Ashley Motes, cum laude. Mazzina. Sabrina Lisa Mazzina. Meany? Caitlin Marie Meany, cum laude. Marth. Hannah Elizabeth Marth, magna cum laude. LeBlanc. Allison Emma LeBlanc, summa cum laude. Knipe. Shannon T. Knipe. Nicole Kristen Almini, cum laude. Victoria Dodge, magna cum laude. Amanda Nicole Denier, magna cum laude. Ashley Elizabeth Schell. Cheyenne Werkheiser? Cheyenne Werkheiser, cum laude. Yeah, thank you.
That's probably my fault. Sorry.
Each semester is characterized by those students who contribute to the life of this academic community in the areas of leadership and service. Dr. Doreen Tobin, Vice President for Student Affairs, will announce the graduating recipient of the 2019 University Leadership Award. Dr. Tobin?
Good morning. I'd like to offer, first of all, my sincere congratulations to the graduating class of May 2019. Today, I have the privilege of presenting one of the highest student life awards given to members of the graduating class. It is conferred upon outstanding students who have dedicated many hours beyond classroom learning to lead and to serve in co-curricular and community service endeavors. To acknowledge the recipient of this award, an engraved name plaque will be placed on the senior walk, which is located in the college circle at the front of campus. The award recipients are leaders and servants who have achieved excellence in organizations, activities, and committee service to which they have dedicated themselves. Throughout this recipient's time at ESU, this history major has been engaged in many diverse campus organizations, activities, roles, and university-wide committees, holding leadership roles in many of them. Our recipient has been involved in the Residence Hall Association, Student Senate, Campus Activity Board, and Sigma 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 sorority, and has served as a resident advisor, a head resident advisor, and a campus tour guide. She also has had the distinctive honor and responsibility to represent and advocate for the ESU student body as a member of our university's Council of Trustees. And that's not all. Our honoree is part of the University Honors Program, has been inducted into the Moses Society and RA Honorary, the National Residence Hall Honorary, and Order of Omega, the Greek Life Honorary. Additionally, she's represented ESU at the Pennsylvania State Legislature on Advocacy Day, served as our student speaker or guest host at key events, such as the Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration Breakfast, and through all of this involvement, she maintained an exceptional grade point average. Members of the university community have remarked she has mentored young staff members while striving to embrace change and growth throughout our own organization. And her dedication and leadership to this university has been unparalleled and a huge asset as she represented the student body point of view on the Council of Trustees. Our award recipient stated, "As I prepare to graduate, I realize the tenet of the way of the warrior, willing to serve for the greater good. It encompasses all that I hope to do during my time at ESU, to sacrifice my time, to sacrifice my timidity and fear for a confident voice, unafraid to speak for others. I remember that to sacrifice for the greater good is to elevate others above yourself, and find that in that sacrifice, it elevates you as well." I am pleased to announce that the recipient of the East Stroudsburg University Leadership Award this 2019 is Ms. Abigail Soto.
Congratulations, Abby. You well deserved, well deserved. I would now like to introduce someone who once sat where you are sitting, Mr. Frank Johnson, President of the ESU Alumni Association Board of Directors. Mr. Johnson received his bachelor's degree in health and physical education in 1974, was the proud captain of the baseball team, and upon graduation taught health and physical education 35 of his 37 years at East Stroudsburg Area School District. During his tenure, he served as department chair for 20 years, coached basketball for over 25 years, and baseball for 10. Mr. Johnson has also been a cooperating teacher for ESU student teachers for 33 years. His dedication to education, sports, and ESU has made him a great leader for the Alumni Association. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Frank Johnson.
Thank you, Dr. Welsh. Keynote speaker, Lieutenant General Lawrence, our student speaker, Philip Andujar, my platform buddy, Leila Bushcook, one of my former middle school students, fellow members of the Platform Party, members of the Council of Trustees, the ESU Foundation Board, the President's Council, deans, faculty, and staff, members of the Student Government Association, alumni, parents, family, and friends, and of course, the reason for being here this morning is the class of 2019. You guys got more than that. A quick word of advice from a very wise man, not me, from my professional past. I'm in my second week of student teaching, and I've lost my voice due to how much I was straining to be heard and the quantity of directions I was giving. I looked helplessly at my co-op, and I whispered, "What am I gonna do?" And he said, profoundly, "The loudest voice doesn't make you the smartest guy in the room. If you actually have something meaningful to say, they will listen." So I'm hopeful those words of wisdom from the fall of 1973 will carry through for the rest of my remarks. I represent the East Stroudsburg University Alumni Association and serve as president of its board of directors. We strive to engage, connect, support, and celebrate alumni and friends of ESU. I am truly honored with this opportunity to congratulate all of you now that you have officially achieved alumni status. Because heck, you're wearing that official alumni zipper pull, so you must be an alumni now. But first, an FYI. I will not be able to compete with our keynote speaker, Lieutenant General Lawrence, nor will I be able to duplicate her message that was so eloquently conveyed. I will surely not compare to our student speaker, Phil Andujar, with his inspiring life lesson reflections. And if you're familiar with Phil's YouTube fame, you know that I cannot come close to his entertainment appeal either. Go for it, Phil. In addition, my words can't possibly compare to the feelings of satisfaction and accomplishment those of you sitting in front of me are realizing right now. I imagine the significance of completing your journey towards your well-earned degree is finally hitting home. And then multiply all this by the overwhelming pride your friends and family are experiencing today. And I really don't stand a chance now, do I? However, I can offer you something you have been waiting so patiently to hear since you entered the field house this morning. Looking forward to celebrating your triumph with those closest to you. So honestly now, what is my contribution to today's proceedings? Remember now, if you have something meaningful to say, they will listen. I am your last speaker of the day. And I honestly live for that cheap applause, so thank you very much. You have now joined a very special group of people. You are now connected to a network of almost 50,000 fellow alumni, and I urge you to stay connected and take every opportunity to display your warrior pride. As you reflect back on your years at ESU, please take the time to remember just how special they have been. Remain in contact with all of those important relationships you have established over the years. Roommates, teammates, professors, mentors, advisors, coaches, your personal list goes on. Target next October to attend your first homecoming as an official alumni. Come back to campus, rendezvous with your group of friends, and discuss together how this place could have possibly survived without you. Check out the alumni website for information regarding performances, team competitions, special events, and when the next alumni chapter gathering near you is scheduled. We really do want to see you again. On this next note, please listen closely if you still can. We've just established the Warrior Alumni Mentoring Program. It's called WAM for short, W-A-M. Our goal is to support the development of current ESU students through active mentoring by alumni who have experience in the student's chosen career field. As the newest group of ESU alumni, you are a hot commodity to help kick this program into high gear. So please consider getting involved, as we can only be as strong as those of us who decide to pay it forward. If you believe you can assist an ESU student who is now navigating the same path that you have successfully completed, please contact the alumni office, register, and join us in this outstanding initiative. I believe I have reached the limits of your anticipation and most likely your attention span. So I also hope that I provided you, the class of 2019, with meaningful information to help you get involved with your ESU Alumni Association. So once again, congratulations to you and your families. We're as proud of you as they are because you have successfully completed your mission just in time for Mother's Day. So now go out there and celebrate.
Thank you, Frank. Let's give another round of applause for the ESU Commencement Band and Mr. Brian Hodge. And again, congratulations to the class of 2019. We are so proud of you. This is a very, very proud day for East Stroudsburg University, for you, and for your families. On behalf of the faculty and staff of ESU, I extend our every wish for healthy and productive lives. In the years ahead, remember your alma mater. We need you here for us, as Frank just indicated, as we have been there for you. With your help and support, we will continue to provide future graduates with the foundations they need to be successful, as we know you will be in the years ahead. Again, congratulations and good luck on your chosen path. As a symbol of your new status, please now move the mortarboard tassel from the right to the left. Now, will everyone please stand for the singing of the alma mater led by our now ESU graduate, Angelica Ramirez.
Alma mater, thy hall so majestically stand in the midst of a landscape unique. Through the seasons we toil with our bodies and minds in pursuit of the wisdom we seek. A mystical charm binds thy children to thee. Each incoming class feels its spell. Those who leave thee regretful thy beauties recall, which deep in their memories dwell. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelica, and congratulations. Will the audience and graduates please be seated and remain seated until the platform party and the faculty have recessed. Again, we offer our best wishes and congratulations to the class of 2019. Congratulations.